Okay guys, we've got the shock absorber out. As you can see, I got it right there. Alright, I'm going to collapse it by pushing on it end to end. Okay, see, I've collapsed it. It is not expanding back out. So that shock absorber is bad. Okay, now the new shock absorbers, some shock absorbers have like a tie wrap going from end to end here that keeps it collapsed so that you can install it. Once it's installed, you cut that tie wrap off of there and it expands out. Okay, the new ones that I bought at these Moreaus, they're not like that. So what I do is I put one in against my chest, collapse it down, and then hold both parts with my hand to kind of keep it from springing back up, and I can get it up in there and install it. Okay, so now we're going to take our pry bar, our crowbar here, and we'll get it in behind this cup and just pry that, put it in there. And we're just going to work that forward. Okay, see the gap getting bigger there? And we'll just work that till it's all the way out and exposed. Then I can take these pieces off and put the new ones on. Inspect the hole, make sure it's not oblonged, that's still nice and round, it's not all wore out. If it is, I'll have to cut these rivets off, one here, and there's two underneath here, two rivets with the grinder, and then up underneath there's a bolt. Just take that bolt out and bolt the new one back in. Also, you got to check the radius arm, the end of it here, that it's not all damaged. If it is, you have to replace the radius arm. To do that, you'd have to take that spring out. And to take the spring out, I don't have a spring collapsing tool, compression tool, but you can rent one at AutoZone or O'Reilly's or something like that. They rent tools, specialty tools like that. You can rent a spring compressor, and what it does, it clamps on here, one on each side, and you wrench it, and it squeezes that spring down, collapses it, and then you can take that little bolt out up there, take that spring out, and there's a big bolt that runs down through there. See the head of it, the top, and it runs all the way down through to the bottom there. Okay, the other end's underneath the cup of that jack. Take that out, and you replace the whole radius arm. And then when you take the compressor tool back, they give you all your money back. So essentially you're getting the use of the tool for free, but you have to put like a $65 deposit up front just in case you don't return it. All right, a little incentive to get their tool back. So you can't beat a deal like that. All right, well I'm gonna need two hands to get this thing work loose and get it back together.